Pull those knees in nice and tight. We're not getting many hugs these days, so you can give yourself a hug. You have permission. If you have a block, it's a good time to drop it. Pigtails are not very helpful because I can't turn my head when I'm on the floor. So grab a block and place it between your thighs. Note to self, don't wear pigtails when teaching yoga. Tickle the backs of your heels, and we're going to just come up into a low bridge. So this is not a full bridge when you're in a really deep back bend. You're midway. So we do this so that we can align the pelvis. A nice way to do this that I really like at the moment is placing the left hand on the tailbone and the right hand on the belly. And you're going to tuck the tailbone down towards, so push gently the tailbone towards your heels and pull up your belly towards your face. So what this is encouraging is a tilting of that pelvis, which puts us in a neutral pelvis. So we're going to really switch on all the muscles, which will help us for the rest of the class. Squeeze the block a lot, reach the hands up, push the fingers into each other. So when we do this, we're not just hanging out and they're just gently touching. This is really active. So you're going to push the fingers together as much as you can and then reach your shoulders up towards the ceiling. So this is called protraction of the shoulders. So you'll start to notice, you'll start to shake, and this is when you know you're doing the right thing. Push through the heels, keep squeezing the block. Don't just stay here unactivated. Really use the engagement of the glutes here. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. Inhale, we're going to open the hands out to the side. Keep active through the fingers and reaching through those arms. Hover just off the floor. So not letting those arms actually touch the floor, staying really active. Exhale, come back. Now remember this movement because we're going to be doing this again. Inhale, open the chest. Hover the hands off the floor. Really reach through the arms to the sides of the room. Stay active in the fingers. Keep those glutes engaged. Exhale, back up. The whole body is working. Gently bring the hands down and then lower upper back, middle back, and lower back to floor. Remove the block. Moving into core. Interlace hands behind neck and head. Elbows up towards the roof. Feet stay on the floor. Take a breath in to prepare. Exhale, come up. We're going to reach through the right hand over that right knee. See if you can get a little higher. Reach over as much as you can to raise the shoulders off the floor. Hands comes back. Inhale, lower. Exhale, left hand reaches. See if you can reach over that knee. Really lift the shoulders off. Hand behind the head. Inhale, down. One more each side. Exhale, come up. Hand behind the head and down. Exhale, left. Hand behind the head and down. Option to keep doing this, or you're going to take it a level up. Exhale, rise. Right hand goes over the right knee. And then in the same movement, we're going to take that hand out to the side and hover it off the floor. So how wide you take that hand is how difficult you want this to be. The further away the hand is from the axis, the harder the core works. Inhale back to center, hands behind the head and lower. Don't know about you, but I was feeling that. Exhale, come up. Left hand goes towards that left knee. Really active through the fingers and open to the side. So even keep the shoulders up off the floor. The closer your arm to the floor, the harder it is. So just don't take it so far if it's really intense. Come back, hand behind the head. Inhale, lower. Another one each side. Exhale, reach over the right knee. Open the chest. Hover off the floor. Keep the shoulders off the floor if you can. Don't pull the head. Just have that left hand resting behind the head. Hand back, then behind the head and lower. Oh my Lord. Exhale, come up. Left hand reaches and over to the side. Coming back to center, see if you reach up again. Get those shoulders off. Hands behind the head. Inhale, lower. One last level. Are you ready? Just one on each side. We're going to exhale, come up. Reach that right hand. The left foot points towards the air and you lift the right foot. And then inhale, open to the side. So left foot's at 70 degrees. Come back, hand behind the head, and lower, drop the feet. That's only an option if it feels okay. Otherwise, stay in one of the other levels. Exhale to come up, reach to the left hand. We're going to straighten the right leg and lift the left knee, and then open to the side. This makes it a little harder. Inhale back, hand behind the head, and back down. Dropping the feet, little windscreen wiper the knees from side to side. That's a great core exercise. Definitely feel the burn. Little rock and roll, or if that doesn't feel good, do whatever feels good to come onto your hands and your knees. A funky little dolphin to start out. Dolphin's awesome for the shoulders. This is why we activate this early. So elbows on the floor, grab your biceps, hands out wide. You're going to tuck the toes and come up into a dolphin. Now, you notice my knees are bent, so that's absolutely okay. If you do have straight legs and you want to walk your torso further over your arms, that's okay too. If you have tight hamstrings, this might be you. You might even have them more bent. Step your feet nice and wide. So the right arm is going to come back so that it's in line. Your wrist and your elbow are in one line. I'll turn this way so you can see me. And gaze down towards your feet. Now push up into that left elbow so that you're not sinking down and headbutting the floor. And the right hand, come onto your tippy toes, tippy fingers, and place your hand on your lower back. If that's too much, just stay in the first option. Relax your neck and head by looking at your toes. Take your arm back. Option to come down or stay as you are and do the other side. So the left hand comes behind so that you're stacking your elbow and your wrist. If this is enough for you, stay here. If you want to take it to the next level, push through that right arm and place that hand on your lower back. Look between your feet, relax neck and head. This is great for working on your dolphins or any inversion. Left hand back. I should have said pincher or handstand. Knees down, maybe a little child pose. Wow, I can hear that rain on the roof. I don't know about you guys, but there's a tin roof in here and it's loud. Lovely. Push into the hands and come up. Apparently going to be the coldest day of the year today. I hope you have some heaters on. Hands in front of you, tuck the toes, push up and back. Down dog. Pedal out the knees.